Hello, good afternoon. My name is Nakaya, and I'm going to be going over today's assignment for the small group project for topic 4. So, myself, Natalie, Peter, and Roberto talked about the initial $10,000 investment that we were given and what portfolio we will be using to invest that money into. So, we talked about what type of sectors would yield the best return, and we also clarified each role that each of us would have within it. So Roberto came up with the idea of looking into Vanguard and putting our money into that, uh, into four stock options, and which uh, was Nvidia, J&J, MSFT, and ARKK. And as the project went on, each person fell into different roles. Berto was, as I said, did most of the planning on where our money will be going to. And Natalie did the spreadsheet for to track, each meeting and our research that's going into it. And we also had people who made sure that um we kept it on track, and we in it all respectful and professional, which is what me and Peter did. Interactions did change when we had an observer because they weren't allowed to participate or like say where the money should go. They just had to listen and write down what their initial comments were for that meeting. Throughout the project we met at least 3 times, which was required for the assignment, and we rotated observers. Roberto was first, then Natalie, then me, and then Peter for whenever we adjourned. And we also tracked the portfolio daily to see where our money was going, see where our money would be going to, and like how it would grow. Each meeting we started off of how the market was doing and how our investments has changed, and we also adopted a norm of keeping our phones limited to research only and made an effort to listen respectfully to other people's ideas. Yeah. For our stocks, we chose those because, well, we chose Nvidia because of its high growth in AI, and we chose J&J for its stable dividend and pharmaceutical strength as our healthcare one. And we chose Microsoft for its sustainability, and it's a well-known company for its cloud computing. And we also chose ARK because of its aggressive fund for high growth and money. And we unanimously decided to reallocate 20% of our stocks into biotech, just to diversify our portfolio. Came up with that by just asking each other our past experience with buying stocks and investing, and just all came up with that. And as a team dynamic went, we all contributed it and made sure that whenever we had a problem or we had an idea, we threw it out there and made sure that it all stayed professional, and where that $10,000 was going into. And towards the end of the project, we ended up finalizing our spreadsheet and coming to a consensus of why we did what we did. And overall, I think our group was effective. We communicated well and respected each other's input. I liked how organized our meetings were and how each person contributed in a different way. Next time, I would see of a better way to communicate and get together because of the different time zones. But other than that, this experience taught me a lot about adapting and teamwork and decision making. And that's all for this assignment.